Imagine just for a moment that Mother Nature had a playlist of her most epic performances. Those that would leave you awestruck, holding your breath, and perhaps just a bit alarmed. Welcome, brave viewer, to the world's most extreme weather events. In today's deep dive, we're going on a whirlwind tour, pun intended, of the top 10 spectacles that the skies and seas have to offer. From twirling tornadoes to sizzling heat waves, we've got a lineup that promises drama, intensity, and a whole lot of "did that just happen" moments. Stick around, this is one tempestuous journey you won't want to miss. Number 1. Tornadoes, the twirling titans. When you think of nature's dramatic performances, tornadoes can often take center stage. Imagine a giant vacuum cleaner dropped from the sky, sweeping up everything in its path. Tornadoes are Mother Nature's formidable dance, where she swirls and twirls, albeit with a bit more ferocity. Originating from powerful thunderstorms, these spinning funnels have wind speeds that can reach up to 300 miles per hour. Now, that's a gust you wouldn't want to encounter on your morning jog. Although the majority of tornadoes occur in the famed Tornado Alley in the US, these vortexes don't discriminate, popping up all over the globe. We've all heard tales of the odd things tornadoes pick up and deposit elsewhere. Cars, cows, and even houses. Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz wasn't exaggerating. It's not just the twirling winds that capture our attention, but the sheer power they carry. And while they're amazing to watch, from a safe distance mind you, they're also a reminder of nature's strength and unpredictability. But here's a fun tidbit. Did you know there's something called a waterspout? Yes, it's a tornado, but over water. It's like the sea decided to join the dance, adding its own twist to the tale. Number 2. Hurricanes, the watery wonders. Enter the ring, the heavyweights of extreme weather, hurricanes. These stormy giants form over warm ocean waters and march with purpose, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. Picture a huge swirling mass of clouds, rain, and winds spinning like a top-gone rogue. The eye of the hurricane is eerily calm, but don't be deceived. It's surrounded by the most violent winds, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Stories from sailors of yore speak of skies turning angry and waves reaching monstrous heights as hurricanes approached. There's a touch of mythology too, with ancient civilizations believing these storms were acts of godly displeasure. But science has a simpler explanation. Warm waters, moist air, and a little nudge from the Earth's rotation. However, hurricanes are not just about their winds. The storm surge, a rapid rise in sea level caused by the storm, can be devastating. Think of it as the ocean taking a giant leap inland, without an invitation. Though they sound menacing, and they are, hurricanes are also nature's way of redistributing heat from the equator to the poles. Number 3. Blizzards, the winter warriors. Snowflakes are romantic, aren't they? Gentle, delicate, and serene. But when they gang up, watch out. Blizzards are nature's snow parties, and they can rage on for hours or even days. Visibility drops, temperatures plummet, and the world turns into a giant snow globe, just without the warm and fuzzy feelings. It's not just a lot of snow that makes a blizzard, it's the furious wind that drives it, making you feel like you're trapped inside a freezing tornado. Historically, they've caught many by surprise. There are tales of entire armies being stranded, their marches halted not by enemies, but by the icy grip of a blizzard. Yet amidst the whiteout, there's an ethereal beauty. Trees cloaked in snowy garments, landscapes transformed into wintry wonderlands. But remember, while a snowfall can be a gentle caress, a blizzard is a full-on bear hug, one that you might not want to be caught in. Number 4. Heat waves, the sizzling spectacles. Ever felt like you're inside an oven? Heat waves turn this feeling into reality. For days on end, temperatures soar, making asphalt melt and air conditioners work overtime. While most of us love a sunny day at the beach, heat waves are the sun's over-enthusiastic embrace. From the shimmering mirages on highways to the restless nights where even the fan feels like it's blowing hot air, heat waves have a way of reminding us how much we depend on those occasional cool breezes. History has tales of entire cities slowing down, their rhythms changing to adapt to the sun's relentless beat. On the brighter side, pun intended, heat waves bring out the inventiveness in us. From homemade lemonades to innovative cooling hacks, humans have always found ways to beat the heat. After all, when life gives you a heat wave, make some sun tea. Number 5. Floods. The overflowing oceans. Water is life, they say, but too much of it and things can get messy. Floods are nature's overflow, turning streets into streams and parks into ponds. Whether caused by torrential rains, melting snow, or dam failures, floods can transform landscapes in the blink of an eye. While we've all seen images of cars floating and people rowing boats through city streets, floods also have a way of bringing communities together. Stories abound of neighbors helping neighbors, strangers becoming friends, and entire towns banding together in the face of adversity. There's a silver lining, too. Floodwaters can enrich the soil, making it more fertile. Ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians with the Nile, depended on these natural inundations for agriculture. So while they might seem like nature's fury, floods are also a testament to its nurturing side. Number 6. Lightning storms. The electric extravaganzas. A flash, a bang, and the skies come alive. Lightning storms are nature's light shows, brilliant, breathtaking, and a bit scary. It's like the atmosphere is charged with electricity, literally, and then releases it in a dazzling display of light. Fun fact, a single bolt can heat the air to around 30,000 Kelvin, 5 times hotter than the sun's surface. Ancient cultures often associated with lightning with gods, viewing these electric spectacles as divine messages. And honestly, who can blame them? There's something almost otherworldly about the sky suddenly lighting up in brilliant arcs and patterns. But it's not all about the visuals. The accompanying thunder, a result of rapidly expanding and contracting air, adds its own dramatic soundtrack to the mix. Together, lightning and thunder make for a show that's both a visual and auditory treat, reminding us of nature's electrifying personality. Number 7. Droughts. The silent stalkers. While storms and blizzards roar, droughts are nature's silent warriors. They creep in, gradually turning lush landscapes into arid expanses. Rivers recede, crops wither, and the earth cracks open as if yearning for a drop of water. Throughout history, droughts have altered the course of civilizations. From ancient settlements that had to relocate to search for water, to modern cities grappling with water shortages, the impact of a prolonged dry spell is profound. Yet amidst the parched lands, life finds a way. Flora and fauna adapt, cultures evolve, and humans innovate. Water conservation takes center stage, communities come together, and every drop is cherished. In the hushed whispers of the dry wind, there's a lesson on resilience and adaptability. Number 8. Hailstorms. Nature's ice bombs. Rain is refreshing, snow is enchanting, but hail, it's like the sky's throwing a rock concert, literally. These balls of ice plummet the earth with a fervor, turning everything into a potential target. From the size of tiny pellets to that of golf balls or even bigger, hailstones are nature's chilly missiles. It's fascinating, really. Warm updrafts carry raindrops into very cold areas of the atmosphere, where they freeze and form hailstones. As they're tossed around by the turbulent air, they grow larger before finally descending in a chilly barrage. And while hailstorms can be damaging, they're also a marvel of meteorology. They remind us of the myriad of ways in which water, that humble molecule, can manifest itself. From the vast oceans to the tiny hailstone, it's a journey of transformation. Number 9. Sandstorms. The desert's dance. Imagine the ground lifting into the air and racing towards you. That's a sandstorm for you. These gritty gusts are the desert's way of making its presence felt. With winds whipping up sand and dust, visibility drops, and everything gets a fine coat of earth. Travelers from ancient times speak of the desert's shifting moods, its sand telling tales of time. While a sandstorm can be daunting, there's a certain poetry to it. It's like the earth is in motion, reshaping, reforming, and telling its stories in gusts and grains. And when it's all over, the world looks different. Dunes shift, landscapes change, and the desert settles down, waiting for its next dance. In the swirling sands, there are stories of time, tales of the wind, and the eternal dance of nature. Number 10. Cyclones. The spinning spectacles. Cyclones, typhoons, hurricanes, different names, same stormy character. Originating in tropical and subtropical waters, these spinning storms are like nature's whirlwinds, only much, much bigger. With torrential rains and gale-force winds, they're a force to reckon with. Ancient mariners respected and feared them in equal measure. Setting sail with an eye on the sky, they looked for signs of these tempests. And when one approached, it was a battle of wills, man against nature. Today, with advanced technology, we can track and predict cyclones with better accuracy. Yet their sheer power remains awe-inspiring. As they churn oceans and lash coasts, cyclones remind us of the turbulent yet mesmerizing side of nature, a spectacle that's both fearsome and fascinating. And there we have it, nature's grand playlist filled with highs, lows, and everything in between. It's been a stormy ride, hasn't it? Remember, next time you're caught in a drizzle or feel the sun's gentle warmth, the skies have far more tales to tell. Until our next adventure, stay curious and keep exploring. After all, every cloud, they say, has a story to tell. Catch you in the next Tempest.